Boxo was reincarnated as a vending machine in a fantasy world after being crushed by a falling vending machine in Japan. His name was given to him by Lames. His real name is unknown. As a vending machine, Boxo can only communicate in stock vending machine phrases and cannot move by himself, although he can still speak to himself in his thoughts. He can see and hear just fine though. In his past life, he was a vending machine otaku. He is able to sell and dispense an unlimited number of products, all of which are things he bought in his past life for all sorts of useful purposes, which rewards him with points which he can use to upgrade himself. He is also built with a small digital slot machine can reward people with free products. Sometimes he gives stuff for free, usually if it is an emergency. He can also change his shape, make himself invisible, gather knowledge based on his surroundings, record or photograph things with his camera, and can then display them on his screen. Use telekinesis, deploy solar panels to recharge without spending points gained after an upgrade. Increase his durability, repair damages to himself, make product leftovers disappear, and create a force field around him for defense, but can also briefly allow objects and people to pass through his force field if he wants to. Although he looks normal to other characters, he can also display eyes. The bits of world building in Reborn as a Vending Machine Episode 1 help establish the magical rules and the way things run. Nothing introduced so far is entirely game-changing or unique, but it is presented in a tidy way that makes a comedic premise more interesting. Lames is a young, energetic hunter with a special ability called the Blessing of Might, which makes her incredibly strong, though she is clumsy at controlling her own strength. This is resolved when she carries Boxo on her back, allowing her better control of her strength. She lives in the Clearflow Lake Village. Lames is Boxo's primary love interest. She hates losing her friends and loved ones due to her parents being killed by monsters. Due to her closeness with Boxo, she gets emotionally upset if they are separated and will stop at nothing to find him. Boxo lands in the next stratum, a giant maze. Defeating the Lord has given him 1 million points, which he spends leveling up to a rank 2 vending machine. He is disappointed that the coin he received is just a medal proving he killed a Lord. As a rank 2, he unlocks a solar panel to recharge his power without spending points. Eventually, he encounters 4 young creatures called Bearcats: Suko, Pel, Short, and Miken. From their conversation, Boxo deduces they are seeking treasure in the maze since they must eat a lot to survive. Unfortunately, they do not realize Boxo is conscious, so they plan to sell him to chains. They are attacked by a colossal flame skeleton, the Maze Stratum Lord, but the Bearcats escape with Boxo. Despite Boxo dispensing useful items to help them, they still do not realize he is conscious. As they reach the maze exit, they encounter Lames and the Manager of Fools, who are thrilled they finally found Boxo, as Lames was furious with Cariel for abandoning him. The Bearcats ally with the hunters and are dumbfounded when Director Bear explains about Boxo's consciousness and unique method of speaking.